Hello everybody, and thanks for joining us for another Whitfield's food recipe. Today we are recreating Hardees / Carl's Jr., depending on where you are regionally, their brand new, rather interesting, I would say, take on a burger. This is the baby back rib Thickburger. Thickburger. Can I get me one of them Thickburgers, please? Stay tuned. I'll show you what you need. Get those ribs nice and slathered in the rub of your choice. Butt rub.
Everyone likes to get their butt rubbed.
Brown sugar. And now you're supposed to let this sit for about 15-20 minutes. You're gonna need a pound of meat. Gonna need some buttermilk. This is a sweet onion. This is specifically exactly what they use. So, hey, there you go. Gonna want some pickles. I got some salt with little chilies in there. Garlic powder. There's a little paprika hiding back there. I like white pepper. Flour. And what this is right here, the buttermilk, this is going to be your onion strings. It's the crunchy onions that are going to be crunchy on your burger. That's what they are, and they're crunchy. Hamburger rolls are Achilles heel on every damn recipe we make that requires some sort of bread. All the rage, all the cool kids are using brioche buns now. We could not find one. We went with this because it kind of looks like a brioche bun. It kind of looks like it. Squishy. You eat it, it's starchy, it's bread, it'll work. Oh, and brown sugar. You know, I was originally going to just go ahead and make it the traditional way and throw it on the grill. You know, a lot of people in the comments talk about the fact that they don't have access to a smoker or 10 hours to kill. Also, people who live in apartments aren't gonna have that option. This is an alternative way that you can make this in your apartment and it's gonna have that authentic smoky taste, which is what you associate with barbecue, is with this little guy right here. Liquid smoke. Liquid smoke. Get the f there. Oh, piece of fuzz. Liquid smoke. And then you rub it. And then you rub it. And then you rub it. And you wash your one hand. Ooh. I don't know what the hell this is. The burgers are gonna have that in it too. And I'm gonna make it in the skillet. So this is all in-house. And this is the absolute worst part. Getting that little membrane off. Ugh. It really is. You don't have to, but you want to because it absorbs spices better, and if you were actually smoking it or grilling it, it does help. Honestly, sometimes this is such a pain in the ass. Once you get that membrane removed to the best of your abilities, you're going to want to cut this in half. There you go. And there are your 2 halves of the ribs. You're also going to need some nice heavy-duty aluminum foil, and you'll notice the theme in our videos. Great value. Because it's, well, it's cheap. Let's be honest. It's inexpensive. And it's foil. What do you want? It foils. As long as it foils, I guess it really doesn't matter. Making a little pig in a blanket for our, well, for our pig. Little pillow pocket there. Baby got back straight down. Look at that rack. That rack's nice, isn't it? Now that's your full rack. See, now you can fit a full rack into your oven. So now that your oven is 250 degrees, woo, and folks, now you got some time to kill. About 5.5 hours to be exact, so do it early, because if it's like 6 o'clock, you're like, I want ribs. This is probably not the recipe for you. Do not touch it for a minimum 2 hours. If you want to open it and then maybe spritz it with some kind of like apple juice, or I like apple cider. I have a little thing that I stick in the thing that does the thing. I don't know where it's at. I have a spray bottle that goes right on top of a beer bottle in there. What the f is that? Weirdo. I saw that shit out of the corner of my eye. I was like, you can watch all 3 Lord of the Rings movies. Actually, you can only watch 1.5. Choose wisely. You can write the next greatest masterpiece. Maybe not. You can even amuse yourself. I want to kill you. Start editing the video you're watching right now. Mind blown. You can go back in time, as long as you've got a flux capacitor. You can even spend some time in the room. Who are you gonna call? Han Solo. You can chase your kitten down the hallway. Ooh. Oh. Hey. You can even play basketball. You can even take a nap. Approximately 2 hours have passed. We're going, whoa, going foggy. 2 more hours. Soak the onions in buttermilk for half an hour in the fridge. More little dots of the liquid smoke. And we're gonna make this into 3rd pound patties. I don't think that's 3rd pound. There you go. 80-20 meat, so it's going to shrink up quite a bit and anticipate some serious shrinkage. That's what all the guys say. A little salt and pepper. Now something I like to do, I've seen other people do this and actually does help. I'm gonna stick these in the freezer for about 15 minutes. It just helps solidify them a little bit. Super hot pan with a little bit of butter or spray in there. Sizzles real nice. And you like the sizzle. You want the sizzle. You need the sizzle. So we're gonna get the sizzle. Okay, and there's your ribs. Right here. Looking pretty. Gonna give it another light dusting of the butt rub. Never gets old to say that. Now the tricky part. I looked it up and there doesn't seem to be a great way to debone this because Bubba Q got some special thing. I don't know how he does it. Whoop. Dramatic hair flip for a second there. I'm just going to wing it. How about that? So basically, okay, there's your bones right here. Kind of score it a little bit like I'm doing right here. See if you can get underneath the bigger ones. There you go. Just kind of start wiggling it. You should kind of do that. There you go. Completely debone half rack of ribs. You're gonna wanna go ahead and fill good size pot up or deep fryer if you so choose. Get that oil up to about 375, and this is for the onion string, straws, petals, things, crunchy things. Spray the skillet with a little cooking spray. And ready for that nice sizzle? Gotta tell you, I'm gonna be pretty embarrassed if it don't sizzle. We got sizzle, folks. Let's say 1.5 cups of flour. 2 nice big tablespoons of paprika because you want that color in there. 2 good old tablespoons of garlic. 2 teaspoons of white pepper. And about 2 teaspoons of this salt. And that's your mix. 4 minutes per side. Loosely grab your onion string, straws, things. They say use tongs. Well, these are my tongs. Just liberally throw them in there and shake, shake, shake to get them to not stick together somehow. Burgers are ready to come off. Okay, take your onion straws. These are gonna cook. Woo! Gone all blurry. That's all right. I'll walk you through it. It's coming around. We're gonna let those deep fry for about 2 minutes. I am liking the color of these. I'm going to take them out and let those sit so they get nice and crispy. Go ahead and cut about 2 ribs worth. Perfect. Oh, it's thick as hell. Look how thick that is. Spritz, spritz, spritz butter. Toasted. And there you have it, folks. That is how you make a very complicated, convoluted burger. The genuine, bona fide, copycat version of Hardees / Carl's Jr.'s baby back rib copycat. I'm tired. The rib is tender as hell.
Was that Mother's Day flowers?
We're filling. Oh. You can put it first.
I think our rib is better.
Our rib is better. Sorry, Bubba Q. Our rib is actually better for 2 reasons. Number one, we actually got a rib with ours. When we got it for the review, the rib was about this big. There goes the beer. And number two, honestly, at least in our case, our rib is actually more tender.
Yeah.
Good, it's messy as hell. You gotta have a big mouth. Luckily I do, so it works out. I think it's Copycat 10 out of 10. I will say it is a bit labor intensive. I had to change my shirt. I got hot sweaty. So thank y'all for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you're new to our channel. Say hi in the comments below. Let us know you're out there watching and share with your friends. And then we'll thank you and love you. So please like, comment, subscribe, and all the other stuff that everyone else asks you to do. Go to Whitfield's Food Revue on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, where you can keep up with us. Hit notifications, all that stuff. And until next time.
Oh, gotta eat.
Whitfield's Food Revue rocks!